Okay, you can see the German index obviously moving up. Like I said, that retracement into this candle, and then obviously the break of that. Now we need to see a push up. Obviously this neutral daily candle close here. This neutral daily candle close here. Like I said, you know, I didn't come out here. Let me show you. Look how close I got to the stop. You know, we bought here. Yeah, it came all the way down, almost stopped us out, but we didn't come out. I like that 4 hour candle. I said, you know, this is a morning star. This could be now be a flag pattern, you know. It broke to the upside, so it's good. It moved high. We need to wait for the 4 hour close and just track the price now, really. And just wait until it reaches there. That's it. That's all we have to do now. Let's see. What's the UK saying? UK is nothing. It's just, you know, there's nothing at the moment on UK 100. This is previous month is neutral, so it's like, am I gonna buy here? No, am I gonna sell here? No. Weekly had a fake breakout to the upside from here and fake breakout here. No, nothing really going on at the moment. Can't buy, can't sell, so we're gonna move on. USA 100. I'm hoping for the same type of movement as on the German index on the USA 100. Hopefully it breaks this high and just goes here, you know. If it reaches this level, I'm gonna reduce my risk to half here and then possibly even break even. Is 25,937. 25,937, just somewhere here. Yep. Like that. 4 hour, this is a morning star pattern, same pattern on the thing. I like the zone here. Obviously the previous week is bullish, so I was expect a bit of retracement into this candle. That's exactly what happened. If we look here, there's buyers, buyers, buyers. This is a zone. On the daily, this is a zone, so it came here, had nice 4 hour close. I like this, you know, this is a zone, so I like that. I like this. This needs to close like that, and then it needs to break. So yeah, we just have to be patient on the US 100. Look at US 30. US 30. This one is come to the open of last week by 6. 657, 47, 656, but like I don't like the dailies though. I don't like the daily candles. It's like, this is bearish. It did come below this zone here. Yeah, this is dodgy. Yeah, the Dow Jones is looking a bit shady. Gonna stay out of the Dow Jones. Look at Japanese markets. Yep, the Japanese Nikkei. Then Nikkei just obviously came to the open of last week. You know, obviously our stop was here, so you can see it just stopped us out. Uh, this is our stop 51.94. It just stopped us out, and it's moving to the upside. So you know, what can you do? You can't do much. But can't do can't do much on euro dollar as well. Bullish, but it's neutral bullish. You know what I mean? You look at the daily. We do have this zone. It did tick below here, but it's like how did yesterday's close? Neutral, so you can't buy, you can't sell. Looking at the looking at the 4 hour. The 4 hour could be interesting. Obviously, we're making lower lows here, lower lows and lower highs. We do have a zone here where we sold off, we pulled back, and this 4 hour is pulling. So if you close it like this, it could be interesting. Hello.
Hi, it's Naomi calling from Washington Job Centre.
Hi.
Hello, please can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Naomi. Hi. How you doing
Oh,
today?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry for
Yeah.
calling you late. Won't
Yeah.
keep you too long. How's everything going?
Sorry?
How is everything going? Your job searches?
Yeah, I mean, I'm applying, but obviously, no luck in the application process. It's just rejections.
One minute to go through your account.
Yep. I was on the video call, but for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Uh,
Yeah.
that's on you, that's on me.
Yep. Yeah, so obviously last week was bullish, but we do have a zone here. It came up to, and it's kind of having the market is struggling a little bit. If there's anything, it could go to 134 to 50 zone here, 134 200. Uh, but the daily is like, it's this 4 hour pulling back down. What's this? No good sign. Let's look at Euro Japanese yen. Obviously, we had a break of the previous month. We look, that's why it's pulling back sharply. Fake breakout. Okay. Okay, so we had push. So we need to look at the, you know, we need to keep attention on the 4 hour close. So obviously, we had a push above the, on the pound yen though, we had a much more convincing break to the upside. We do have this level on the weekly though. It's at area right now. So we had the zone here pushed up, retracement push. Um, we're not gonna get out on that. That's basically we need to be patient. Let's look at that. Hmm. I did say yesterday that we need to have a pullback into this into this previous weekly candle. We can see this level again respected could be it's the 38 level. You can see this is a level close and open here. That's why respected. That makes sense. You can also see here on the daily it's a level as well, so it's near this level. Okay, this 4 hour close. This was the trigger. Could have went to the sell here. Stop loss here would have been a 1 to 1 here. You know, 174,500 could be an area. This market is gonna go 174,500. Yeah, the low here. Obviously, the move happened, so we can't do much there. Look at AUD USD. So obviously we have the monthly. This is a level. That's why I came as a liquidity zone previous this month. Pushed up, which means the buyers are in. First order would have been here. Second one is here, obviously, and third one is here. So at the moment, looking at the weekly, obviously bullish, bullish. The 66 147 obviously is the liquidity here as well. Below this yesterday's low. You can see here you wouldn't buy, you wouldn't sell nothing. This was the liquidity grab. If you could have entered anything here and a buy here. Stop loss right here. So let's see. That's something we could have done, but let's see on the 1 hour. Yeah, on this close, so stop loss right here. Let me see. Yeah, and then we can target the 67 level. We target this level. Look at euro pound now. Nothing on euro pound, nothing interesting going on. And this DSD obviously reversal sign. We had entered the buy, so obviously we look at the weekly bullish close retracement. Okay, so bam bam bam. We had entered the buy, but our stop was here, right below this candle. So he stopped us out, you know. This was our stop. Imagine that, he just stopped us out here and then it's moving now. What can you do, you know? It's one of them ones. So right now, can't do much. Maybe we can go here or here. 58 224. You can go here. This will be 58 400 would be a nice target, this zone. But we're still gonna keep tracking the price if it gives us a chance to enter, we'll enter. Let's look at USD CAD. Obviously we can see bearish candle, so this is pushing down. Now we can target the 137 400, 136 100. So we've had a nice breakdown to the downside on the weeklies. We're clearly having a reaction to the low of this weekly candle, the previous one. It broke the low of it, but it's pulling back up now. So bullish, fake break, bullish. We could see a push up from here or here. No, we could, target up here. Okay, I mean, looking at this, looking at that. It's the one I was saying. Morning star, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, it's a bearish market. Not gonna buy. You know what I mean? Nothing clear, nothing in one direction. Let's look at USD Swiss franc. We have a previous neutral candle, but however we are making higher highs on higher lows. It is a green candle, which means buyers are in, so we could target this and this. Let's look at it. So we had a bullish push going to the high of this we had a pullback, we had a breakdown, clearly had nice rejection, came to the open of this candle, push up, so we went here to the open of this is an interesting level. Since it's on a weekly time frame, we have a nice bullish candle, combining this daily. I knew this week would mean you pull back to the open of this price, so which is okay, it's not bad. See that, I knew that would happen. We grabbed liquidity below here, so this thing needs to stop producing green candles now to the upside. I mean, if it needs to start going towards this level, if it, you know. So yeah, that's what USD Swiss franc needs to do now. You have to be patient with the market. So let's look at USD JPY. So USD JPY, we have a previous green month candle, but we had a wick, which means profit taking and a bit of sellers coming. That's why we went back into this previous monthly candle. We do have this zone here, this low angle, the low here. This reacted this bearish weekly candle. This is a bullish sign. This is a zone, so 2 plus 2 is 4. And then we look here, we had a push, this daily candle, it pushed up, but if you look at it, went above the high, rejected it. I was in a buy, so I came out after seeing this. I came back out even, so this thing started pushing down. So this was obviously neutral. It did click below. I grabbed liquidity, yeah, but it was neutral. I was not interested. When it done that, when it done this candle, I said, this is it. This is the confirmation this thing wants to push up. I should have bought really here, but obviously I cut to it for a bit of confirmation. Looking at the morning star here, a lot of buyers entered here. Pretty sure this got stopped out, but I like this 4 hour confirmed it. So liquidity 4 hour buyers confirmed, bullish daily close, nice. Also, yeah, this area, so it's pushed up now. We need to be patient for the market to work its way up here now. Just look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin saying? What's Bitcoin saying? Bitcoin is not up too much, but yeah, that's the scan of the market for today. I'm done with today's stream. We'll come back tomorrow, the day after tomorrow.